Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Herbstreit. Erin Andrews is also with us. She'll be reporting from the sidelines. Tonight's college football action is brought to you by Spark, because better athletes make better football players. Our game's between the Troy Trojans and the Florida Atlantic Owls. And here come the Owls. Just about the middle of the season, and we've got a great interconference game here in the Sun Belt. For Florida Atlantic, they'll have their hands full trying to contain a devastating defensive end.
Well, if he can dominate this offensive tackle the way I think he should, then he'll dictate everything that they run goes away from him.
Now let's take you down to midfield for the coin toss, presented by Spark, because better athletes make better football players. Florida Atlantic lines up for the kickoff. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. For Troy, give us a sense of how their offense works.
This is all about putting the ball up in the air, getting it into the hands of the receiving unit, and letting them do the work. The defense needs to be prepared for a lot of different looks and lots of rotating personnel, particularly the wide receivers.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. Caught, open field. He's taken down at the 32. Defense coming and the ball comes out. Tackle at the 23-yard line. Now he's got the school record for sacks in a season.
This guy's been a destroyer all year long getting into the backfield, and I'm sure he's happy to have this new record.
So the offense will come out for their first possession.
Good field position for their first possession of the ball game. Let's see if they can capitalize off of it.
Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Williams, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 23-yard line, second down. Brought down at the 15. The slant pattern good for about 8 yards on the play.
Well, the receiver does a nice job on his route, and how about the throw by the quarterback? Perfect execution. And when those two things are going well, the offense has a good chance of picking up big yards.
Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So they're going to go for it here. Finds the freshman. What a play, and that is 1st and goal.
Did you see how calm he looked as he stood back there and read the defense? When you know what you're doing and what should be happening, it makes things a lot easier.
Fires a laser touchdown. And he hits the PAT. A 5-play, 23-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and just rip the heart right out of that defense.
Scott has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. From the 5-yard line. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line.
Kickoff return 25 yards.
They'll start at the 30. We've got a 1st and 10. Here's the screen to the wideout. He's all the way. Touchdown.
The wideout here truly knows what he has to do to contribute to make his team successful.
The extra point to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. Spicer looks ready to kick this one off. Thompson fields it at the 13. Gets to about the 34-yard line.
Kickoff return 21 yards.
This drive will start at the 34-yard line. And he's taken down at the 35. And he gets a yard on the run.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
He may have changed things up here. On the counter, hit behind the line.
If you're the running back here, you've got to get up, dust yourself off, and get set for the next play.
They're calling an audible. And it's caught. And down he goes at the 49-yard line.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a 1st down.
Drops back on 1st down. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Loss of 9 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Swatted away.
Incomplete pass. Thomas, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
So another 3rd down here, and this time it's 3rd and long. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. He's looking to pass. He's going long. Touchdown! And he hits the PAT. A nice 6-play, 65-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. So the score now, 14-7. Scott has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. At the 40. And the kicker comes in to make the tackle.
Return 33 yards.
The offense will start at the 42-yard line. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Johnson changes the play at the line. And that one's incomplete.
Pass ball's incomplete. Still towards the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 48. They give it to the halfback, and he's tackled very quickly. The defense punches them off the field after just 3 plays.
That was a short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
They'll bring him down at the 20. Well covered by the kicking team. He didn't go anywhere.
What I like about this play is that the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play. You knew that return was doomed as soon as he put his hands on the ball. With the field as messy as it is, he wasn't going anywhere.
On the handoff, watch out. He gets to about the 31-yard line. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Foster comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
They're changing the play. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line. He's off to a fast start. That completion puts him at 100 yards.
Well, the quarterback is making great reads, and he's doing a good job of finding his open receivers.
He's taken down at the 45. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Trying to change the play. Tackled after a decent pickup. Foster picks up 5 with the carry.
3rd down.
From midfield, 3rd down. And he's knocked out immediately after the catch. McDowell gets it on the inside. Up the middle for a nice gain. McDowell picks up about 7 yards there after getting the ball on the draw play. They're calling an audible. He fights forward to about the 33. McDowell comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
3rd down.
He's changing things up. McDowell gets another carry. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 22. Great effort by the ball carrier to get the first down.
Yeah, Brad, I thought they were going to get him behind the line. That would have been a big defensive play, too, because it would have brought up a big 4th down.
They're changing the play. Deep ball, laying it out there. So he tried to find his man in the end zone, but he's unable to connect.
And he was under a lot of heat there. The defense did well to get penetration into the backfield and force the incompletion.
He launches one for the end zone. Oh, my, what a catch. Touchdown. That's TD pass number 3.
This quarterback is going to continue to tear him up until they get some pressure on him.
They're going to take a look at this to determine if it was really a touchdown.
And they didn't waste any time going to the booth to review this play.
After review, the call on the field stands.
So they uphold the call on the play. Touchdown.
After watching the replay, it was pretty apparent that this was an easy one to call. Great catch for the touchdown.
An 11-play, 79-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points. So our score, 21-7. Florida Atlantic to kick. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 30.
Henry returns the kick. Kickoff returns 27 yards.
The offense will take over at the 30-yard line. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
Gain of 10 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Tackle at the 41-yard line. And for Johnson, he's off to a good start. That completion gives him 100 yards passing.
Still a long game. And I'm sure this defense is going to adjust to this passing attack because right now the offense is seemingly moving the ball at will.
They'll get him for a loss.
The defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
So it's 2nd and 14. Ball on the 45-yard line. He's taken down at the 34-yard line.
Makes the reception. Gain of 11 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
We're through 1 quarter, and the score is Florida Atlantic 21, Troy 7. Third and 3. Ball on the 34-yard line. They go to the ground and he stopped short.
It's a good surge by the defense. They really disrupted the timing on that play and gave them no chance to get the first.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This one 54 yards away. And this one doesn't have the distance. That's a tough break there for the kicker. So our count is still Florida Atlantic 21, Troy 7. The offense will start at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Tackle made at the 39. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
They're calling an audible. He'll get the call again. Tackled after a decent pickup. A gain of about 4 yards on the draw.
3rd down.
Another run. And he's tackled in the open field.
It's a good job of converting on 3rd down with the running game.
He's changing things up. Fires complete over the middle. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. They complete the play-action pass for a pickup of 3.
Well, it's a good job here to just secure the football, but he just doesn't have enough speed to turn that into something big.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Foster gets 6 yards on the carry.
3rd down.
They'll throw for the first. And they make the stop at the 25.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice gain.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25. He fights forward to about the 23. McDowell gains about 2 yards on the run.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Option here. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. McDowell comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Trying to change the play. Back to pass. What a play to set him up with a 1st and goal.
I love to see this quarterback respond when this offense really needs him to pick him up. Your quarterback's performance on 3rd down is vital to your team's success.
Swatted away.
Defenders are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up and try and knock the pass down.
2nd down. The ball is on the 4, and they're going in. They'll bring him down at the 4. The fullback back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And there's not much he could do to get away from the junior safety on that play.
They're calling an audible. They'll run, and he takes it in. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great-looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 12-play, 63-yard drive, and a touchdown's the result. The score now, 28-7. Scott has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And the kicker comes in to make the tackle.
Return 3 yards.
They'll go to work at the 35. 1st and 10. Throws, and it's incomplete. And he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved, but as you can see, he's upset here with himself.
Johnson steps back to pass. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. A pickup of 5.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good gain.
And it's knocked away. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
It's 4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Oh, man, did he take a hit.
Decent effort. He's not the type of guy to call a fair catch very often. He does have the ability to make guys miss.
Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
That makes it 1st and 10.
He's changing things up. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Falls incomplete. Foster, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring second and 12.
From their own 40-yard line, second down. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, the key to that defensive play was the fact that the quarterback put a little bit too much air underneath it. That allowed the safety to come over and bat the ball away.
Draw play, and he's tackled at the 43. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
They'll bring him down at the 26. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Johnson drops back. Pulls it in, first down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it first and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 38. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. Tackle at the 40-yard line. Smith gains 2 yards with a short completion.
That'll make it second and 7.
Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Here he goes. And he's taken down at the 24. They're really digging themselves in a hole now. That interception was not what they were looking for.
Yeah, they've had a really bad first half. They're going to have to stage some sort of comeback in the second half.
From the 24-yard line, first down. The junior makes the catch. Florida Atlantic will take their first time out of the half. The 5. Touchdown, Owls. That completion gives him 200 yards for the first half.
So far, this offense has been pretty effective by throwing the football.
He hits the PAT. A quick 2-play, 24-yard drive, and a touchdown's a result.
Brad, how about the guys up front? The offensive line giving the quarterback plenty of time to be able to read the defense and make the right throw.
So our score, 35-7. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Oh, he got nailed on that one.
With the return. Kickoff return 24 yards.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 28. 5 wide. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
The quarterback there got lucky that the ball wasn't picked off. Sometimes those passes are deflected at the line. They float end over end right into the hands of a linebacker.
Johnson back to throw. Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
He throws. Caught, and he's brought down at the 44. That last catch gives him 100 yards receiving.
You know, if you were to ask this defense, who wants to cover this guy, I bet you nobody's going to raise their hand because this receiver is embarrassing them.
Drops back on first down. Catches it and hit for no gain. Stovall gets him about 3 yards with a completion. The offense calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. They come out in a 5-wide set. Johnson back to pass. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately. Stovall picks up around 5 yards with that catch.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
He's got his receiver with nobody around him. Pretty solid first half. That's 200 yards passing.
Well, the quarterback's playing well, but let's not forget about the pass protection. The hog mollies up front are giving him plenty of time to make good throws.
He makes the PAT. A 6-play, 72-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
And, Brad, you're going to move the ball at will when you're able to execute the pass game like that. Those big plays eventually going to lead you to touchdowns.
So the score now, 35-14. Troy lines up for the kickoff. Thompson takes it at the 12. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line.
Kickoff return to 18 yards.
They'll start this drive at the 30. And he's tackled at the 38. The Owls call a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Complete. He's got room. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And there's touchdown number 5 for this quarterback.
He's gotten great blocking up front the entire game, and his receivers are making plays. So I don't just give credit to the quarterback, but this entire offense for getting things done.
Florida Atlantic in control. And he converts the extra point. A quick 2-play, 70-yard drive. And they get it in for 7. So our score, 42-14. Florida Atlantic to kick. He's to the 10. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
Kickoff return to 23 yards.
They'll take over at the 27. First down, 10 yards to go. Johnson looking to throw on first down. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Johnson steps back to pass. And he's tackled at the 38. Troy calls a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. And this one doesn't have the distance. Tackle made at the 19. There's been no lack of scoring here as we've reached halftime. The score, Florida Atlantic 42, Troy 14. Troy is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line.
Kickoff return to 21 yards.
Aaron Andrews has a report now from the sideline.
Brad, it was a tale of 2 sidelines as they headed into the locker room. One side was joking, laughing, and full of swagger. The other had their heads down and lacked any emotion. Their head coach told me that halftime was spent talking to his players and telling them to ignore the scoreboard. Just play hard and execute in the second half. And for Troy, the big plays allowed certainly caught the attention of their defensive coordinator, and he was not pleased, to say the least. Guys?
The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately. They go with the option. He gets to about the 41-yard line. They pick up 7 or 8 yards on the option.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They'll go with the option. They'll drop him for a loss.
Super job here by the defense of filling the gaps on the line. If you keep stringing out plays like that, you can really shut an option attack down.
From their own 37-yard line, 3rd down. Lets it go.
They looked a little sluggish on that series. I'm curious to see if they pick things up when they get the ball back.
4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. And that was excellent punt coverage.
I agree, Brad. That was very well defended.
Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose. Brought down at the 35-yard line. About a 10-yard gain that time on the completion on the slant.
At the 35-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. Tackle at the 44.
The quarterback dumped it off, and everyone did a good job of blocking up front. Doesn't get much better than that.
He's changing things up. The option left. Tries to pitch it, and now the ball is loose.
The ball just kept scooting all over the place on the sideline, and it finally skipped out of bounds before anybody could claim it.
From their own 38-yard line. 2nd down. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Gibson was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. Got it, but he's going to lose yards here. Taken back 3 yards.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
It's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. And he's taken down at the 36-yard line. And he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams. Really questionable decision to field the ball there. Tough to get traction or even maintain your grip on the ball. That could have turned out even worse than it did.
Got it. And he goes down quickly. 5, maybe 6 on that screen pass.
Simple bubble screen here to the receiver. He did a pretty good job of picking up some yardage before he went down.
Run play, and he'll lose yards.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful of the play-action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
A delay doesn't always work unless the ball carrier lets the play open in front of him. Of course, you need some good blocking too, which they had here on this play.
He fights forward to about the 49. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Good speed off the edge by the sophomore to come up and make the hit.
They're calling an audible. Gets it. He's in space. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Most of the time, zone coverage will take away the out route. Not that time.
Trying to change the play. Play fake and looking to run. Fires in there. Got it. Touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a 6-play, 64-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. So our score, 49-14. Florida Atlantic gets set to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 6. They'll bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Kickoff returns 27 yards. Joseph comes in at quarterback.
They'll start this drive at the 33. 1st and 10. He's to the 40. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line.
The tackle. Gain of 15 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
That was a nice play to close on the ball like that. You can't teach that kind of reaction. It's just natural ability.
Joseph back to pass. Brought down right around midfield.
I think that interception pretty much sums up this whole game. The throw was lousy, and the defense simply stepped up and made yet another play.
From the 50. 1st down. Florida Atlantic up big. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Foster picks up 2 yards with the carry. There's an injured player on the field. It's 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball on the 48. Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
He may have changed things up here. McDowell on the delay. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. That's a nice run, but it's short of the 1st down.
Good play by the defense to stop him just short.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. Going for it all to the end zone. Big stop by the defense. They'll go to work at the 43-yard line. Joseph looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. It's the junior corner. Great play there by the defense. They forced the quarterback into throwing his 2nd interception of the day.
Well, he wishes he could have that one back. Not a good pass that time, but great recognition by this defense to come up with the interception.
From their own 8-yard line. 1st down. The junior makes the catch. And they make the stop at the 22. He's had a good game, snaring passes for 100 yards.
If you can get open and hold on to the passes, chances are you're going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
He's out to the 30. Tackle made at the 34.
They're eating up a lot of field on this drive. I'm really impressed with their ball control.
Trying to change the play. It's complete. He's taken down at the 41. That's a 7-yard gain.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
They're calling an audible. On the throw, incomplete pass.
Smith was the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
From their own 41-yard line. 3rd down. They go with the back, and he's not going to make it.
It looked like he might pick up a head of steam and get the first, but the defense collapsed on him before he could get there.
Yard punt. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
They'll set up shop at the 26. Dumps it complete over the middle. And they back up 3 yards on that play.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 23. Straight up the middle, and he'll lose yardage.
That was just a case of one lineman dominating another and making the play.
From their own 18-yard line, 3rd down. That's 3 down and 1 to go. Our score is Florida Atlantic 49, Troy 14. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. They bring the quarterback down. Fourth and long here after the sack. Tackle at the 43-yard line. Now, what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, I think the great thing that he's been able to do is spread the football around. It's not just been one receiver, and when you can find more receivers, it makes it much easier to move the ball down the field. But I also think a big key to his success today has been the offensive line. Time and time again, they've done a good job of giving him the amount of time he needs back in the pocket to be able to read the defense and then make a throw downfield. So good job by the big guys up front.
All of his success has led to their advantage on the scoreboard. The offense will start at the 43. We've got a 1st and 10. Here's the option. Nice run there. A nice option play. The tailback gets 6 yards before he's brought down. From the 37-yard line, it's 2nd down. Nice run, and he's brought down.
They should continue to run the ball. If they keep this up, the defense will wear down very quickly.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 31. Brought down at the 22.
Up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. On the run, 1st down. And the short gain is enough for the first.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that 1st down marker.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Bush up the gut. Nice play to set up first and goal.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
First down, threatening inside the 10. He delivers. What a huge break for the offense.
He had his hands all over that ball. He just couldn't bring it in.
Handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
You've got to admire the intensity that these linebackers bring to the table. As soon as he saw it was staying on the ground, he made a beeline for the ball carrier.
He's got it, touchdown. And he converts the extra point. A nice 8-play, 44-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. The score now, 56-14. Florida Atlantic ready to kick this one off. And he's taken down at the 36.
Kickoff return 28 yards.
They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. First and 10. Johnson on first down. Tackle at the 44.
Thompson with the tackle. Gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
Johnson calls an audible. Gets it and hammered right away. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Johnson doesn't like what he sees. And it's caught to the 20, to the 10. Well, they're not going to win it, but they're still playing hard out there. And he tacks on the extra point. A short 3-play, 64-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. So our score, 56-21. Whoa, he just took a licking. Well, any dreams they had of a comeback just ended right there.
Yeah, Brad, even if they were able to recover that onside kick, they still probably would not have had enough time.
They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
I expect him to run the ball, kill the clock, and put this one in the books.
Nice run there. So the old draw play gets him a good 7 yards.
That'll make it second and 4.
It's second and 4. Ball on the 29-yard line. And he's taken down at the 27. McDowell gains about 2 yards on the run.
Third down.
From the 27-yard line, it's third down. Going over the middle, intercepted.
That was just a sloppy pass, but for now, they can afford to live with it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Complete. It's the junior. And they make the stop at the 36.
Number 23 brings him down at the 36-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Tackle made at the 46. And for Brothers, he takes his receiving yardage total to 100.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And down he goes at the 44.
Number 23 makes the tackle at the 44-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
And he's taken down at the 43. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Try to change the play. Dumps it complete over the middle. And they make the stop at the 29.
Gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Caught, and the defense is right there. Henry gets him about 3 yards with a completion.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. Looks for the tight end, but they can't hook up.
These receivers need to be ready because he's capable of really launching some passes. That one was just out of reach.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 19. He's got his receiver with nobody around him.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
Catches it. They'll bring him down at the 9-yard line. Sanders picks up 6 yards with that grab.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Florida Atlantic 56, Troy 21. Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on this one. Herbie, what do you got for us?
You know what, Brad? I'm very surprised with the outcome of this game. Troy is a good football team with a lot of talent, but they lack one key element that makes college football so special. Pride. Where was their pride when they fell down by a couple scores? I didn't see it. What I saw was a good football team who just laid down and got walked all over.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for his fine performance and his award for Player of the Game. For the Trojans, the fans are not going to be happy about the second loss of the season. And for Florida Atlantic, they'll win another one, and they move to 5-1. That'll do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 12. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.